is what a lot of people would call tiers, right? Not like tear drops, but tiers, like levels. I like to call it levels, but I use both words, tiers or levels. So if we're looking all the way on the left side, which I think the majority of us just kind of feeling the room out, we're going to land between 1 and 2, right? So this means that you've done 100% lender compliance. If you have no idea what 100% lender compliance is, check out the call that we did last week on the quick recap that we did. You're 100% on that. Dun's number is established. You're Dun Bradstreet. You're Dun Bradstreet and Experian info is correct. You have at least 1 month in time in business. You have a business account that's currently open, not closed. So show of hands, how many of us are in this column right now? Drop a 1 if we are, and don't say anything if you're not. Let me know, bro.
Lots of 1s.
Good deal. So then I'll say this. On tier 2, 3+ Dun Bradstreet and Experian trades already reporting, at least a $500 trade line already reporting. You have a Paydex and IntelliScores already started. Now, this doesn't mean that you're in the green. It just means that it's already started. 3+ months in business and 3+ months, say that 100 times, 3+ months banking activity. How many of us are in column 2?
We got some 2s.
Okay, good deal. Going into 3, and sometimes I group up 3 and 4 together with some of the accounts that you'll usually start qualifying for, but I'm gonna keep them separate here because of some distinct differences. So with 3 is you have 5+ accounts with on 3 with prerequisites for tier level 3. At least one of the accounts is $2,500 or more. You have a 60+ on the Paydex and the IntelliScore. You have at least 1 year in business and your mid-bank rating. This is why it's important to pay attention in class, because we spoke about that last week. Your mid-bank rating is at least a 4. How many of us are in tier 3?
We got 1, 2.
And no shame. Like if you're not there yet, that's why you're here on a Thursday with me.
Yep.
Right? That's why you're here. Like you're investing your time, you're investing into this, right? And even if it's free, like you're investing your time into this to get the most out of it. Tier 4, 10+ accounts, Dun Bradstreet and Experian trades, right? We can also group in Equifax in there as well because I like to add them. So let's say we have 5 accounts with Dun Bradstreet, and then let's say we have like another 3.5 accounts, whatever that math is, between Experian and Equifax, because that'll get us out of the red with them. At least 1 account being $5,000, so on the trade line, and 80 on the Paydex, a 76+ on the IntelliScore, and then at least 2 years time frame in business, and then a low rank or a low 5 for the bank rating. How many of us are in 4? And then I'll give you like a little tip here. I want you guys to know, similar to how it is on an algorithm, is not a one size fits all, right? So if your business, let's say you've been in business for over 3+ years, you'll need far less trade lines, if that makes sense, for you to get bumped into that level 4, because now it's kind of like a swing, right? Similar to how it is when we're talking about personal credit accounts, where maybe you don't have the highest limits on maybe your Amex, but you've been a freaking customer of theirs for the last 15 years. That age and that on-time payment history is going to kind of like supersede and going to go above having these crazy high limits, especially if it's a new account. So this right here, again, it's a basic framework, kind of like a gauge for where you're at that I want you to play around with. Now, pro tip, while this chart is here, I want you guys to refer back to vendors and accounts. And I have to say this, to vendors and financial account holders or account issuers for their actual requirements, right? The reason why I say this is because some of the data points that we're going to be covering, I'm going to give you guys some kind of like some side steps for the most part where your business needs to be in order for you to be able to apply and get approved for some of these accounts. But again, things change at the time of this recording. If you would have asked me this same time 2 years ago, what was the main source for non-PG, EIN only, I would have told you WEX. WEX has since been PGing. WEX PGs. WEX has since been PGing. No way around it. And so even with some of the data points that I give you, they could change that. But as of right now, they're causing people to PG. So with that in mind, that disclaimer in mind, adding trade lines and non-PG business credit cards, bro. I gotta
Talk to him, bro.
I gotta juice
Tell
the play,
him
bro.
the real. So first of all, let's put a disclaimer out there. Your favorite YouTubers out there, we love all of them. Okay, well, we don't love all of them, but we like some of them. Okay, we love some of them. Listen, guys, let me just give you a breakdown for how this works.
Yes.
You make a business credit video, right? You say 100,000, no PG, meaning no responsibility. You can run off with the money and scam them. Okay. I'm being facetious. Okay. But it gets clicks. The no PG crowd, the no PG crew, it gets clicks. But what they're not telling you is that you get these glorified charge cards that have crappy rewards that aren't even better than your regular American Express that you can PG, like a business gold card that can really help you in your business, or a business platinum card, or a Chase Business Ink card. These are better cards, people, than your divvies, than your Capital on Taps, than all of these. The only reason why you want a divvy or another card is that it would report to business credit, which would be a trade line for you. That is the only reason, because these cards are just glorified charge cards, meaning you can't carry a balance without astronomical interest. I could easily pitch this stuff on my channel and get paid $300 a sign up, $200 a sign up. Think about the money I could make by selling my integrity, saying no business credit, right? Like literally no PG. Like I could easily be one of these parrots, okay? I could easily be one of them, okay? But I'm not one of them, and neither is Irv. We love business fintech cards that don't report to personal credit. We like that. We also like it that report to business credit. We like that. If you can carry a balance, that's even better. But we are very truthful about our stance with fintech companies. There's a need for them. There's a place for them. Given. This is the only way. If they report to business credit to help you build your profiles. Yeah. Okay. Because those are better than net 30s, in my opinion. Why? Because now you're not paying Granger and Quill and Squill and all these other, things out there, because it gets expensive. So if you can leverage these fintech cards that build business credit, that is the only reason why I'd even have them. Mm-hmm. Because the rewards are crappy, the APR is trash, and they're just, if it helps you separate your business from your personal, let's have a conversation and show you how a business American Express one can do that. Okay. Because the bottom line is there's a lot of other better options out there. Okay. There is a small need for them. The only need that I see is not reporting to personal credit, keeping your utilization low, some cash flow reasons, and reporting to business credit. Other than that, I'm not for them, but that is the only reason why we're even talking about them on this call. Yeah. Is because there is a small need for them. There is a need for them, but it isn't the need that everybody's making it out to seem.
The thing with that is, and I'll continue here with you guys so we can pace it. But the thing with it is, I think a lot of people go the EIN route or the no PG route because we just don't want to confront the beast. The beast is our credit sucks. Our personal credit sucks. Like, let's be real. And I have a ton of these conversations with people. I ask, hey, what's the main reason? Irv, honestly, dude, my credit sucks. I don't think I'm ever going to get out of this thing. I messed it up when I was younger. And I think that PG or non-PG is the only way out because I have some decent cash flow. But then I tell them, dude, name me one card where you're going to be able to carry a balance. No one can name me a card where you can carry a balance. Not one. Right? And so when you have that in mind, you start to wonder, okay, let me just get my personal credit right so that I can really squeeze the most as I can for funding alongside my business credit. Remember, and I said it earlier on in the call, you want to have both personal credit and business credit. It's like having a strong, healthy body, strong arms, strong legs, strong core, the whole 9 yards. Because if not, you're going to be asymmetrical. If you guys know anything about fitness, when you're asymmetrical, that's when injuries happen. Same thing in business. If something's off in your business, it's, you're spending too much on marketing, but the product sucks, you're bleeding. If your product's great, but no one knows you're not spending enough on marketing, you're only selling to like 2 clients a month, right? So everything needs to be dialed in, which is the whole purpose of this.